I'm Diana Kamande, and I'm a survivor of domestic violence. It was on Friday 19th, 2013, when we left with my husband for work. We were still in good terms. There was nothing that had gone haywire. And that particular day, he actually gave me money for lunch as we were partying in town. And I went to my place of work. I was working in town. He was working in Lavington.
This was in the morning as you were going to work?
Yeah, okay. This was in the morning. So we parted ways very well. And I was supposed to leave him that day and go back home early enough because our girls were flower girls the next day in a wedding of our friend. So I told him that I'm leaving. My husband had a form of violence that I never knew. It's until after training that I realized there is a form of violence called social violence. My husband could not leave me to go even to the butchery alone. He could not leave me to go to work alone. He could not go back home alone. He was making sure that he could pick me and drop me at that particular place. And it was a rule that I had to give him a call before I leave this destination to another destination.
But for you, how did you interpret that to be? You thought that was normal?
Yeah, no, to me that was love. Actually, I was loved. I felt that my husband loved me so much. My husband, I didn't see it as he was insecure. No, I felt like any other woman that I was very much loved. So I left and I went back home to prepare the girls, and he called me. He asked me, "What are you preparing for supper today?" For the first time after 10 years in marriage, he had never asked me what I was preparing. So I told him, "I'm preparing rice and beans." And he told me, "No, I want to take fried meat and ugali." So I did as he had requested. When he came in very angry. When the girls went to receive, I have 2 children, they're girls, so they went to receive him at the door as they used to, and he sent them away. They followed him to the bedroom. He told them in Kiswahili, "Kwendeni kwa mama yenu." And me, I had prepared supper already, so I went to call him to come to the dining to have supper. And he told me, "I don't want your food." And then I just wondered. But I convinced myself, he might have had a bad day at work. So I just went back to the sitting room and continued ironing. Then all of a sudden, he left the bedroom. But this one is my house girl who saw. My house girl saw him picking all the keys, including the spare keys. And my house girl was very curious, and she told me, "Mama Praise, he has carried all the keys." And I told my house girl, this is his house. He can do what he wants to do. So
at that point for you, there was nothing.
There was nothing
unusual yet.
Yeah, because I thought he had a bad day at work, and that's what I had concluded. So he went, and after like 1.5 hours, he didn't come back. So I decided to call him. I called him, and he never received my call, first, second, and third time. I decided to text him and tell him, "We are going to sleep. It's getting late." He never replied. So I went to sleep, only to be woken up by something very warm on my face, and I was feeling a lot of pain. So when I switched on, before I switched on the light, I was seeing somebody using his mobile phone light. So I thought the thieves had broken into our house. And I tried to reach onto my bedroom table to pick my phone so that I could, I was thinking of texting him or call him, and I'm wondering what will the thieves in turn do to me. Then I remembered there is a bed switch here that we don't use. So I put it on, only to see it was him with a sword, and it had blood. So I asked him, "So you are the one who is cutting me?" And he told me, "Today we are dying, all of us in this house. I'm killing you, I kill the babies, and then I'll kill myself." So I thought it was a joke. He continued cutting me, and he took his phone. So at this time, I decided now to hide under the bed. When he took his phone, he called his mother and told my mother-in-law, "Today, I've killed your daughter. I'm killing the children, and then I'll kill myself. Prepare for graves." The second phone call, he called his employer and told his employer to look for another driver because he has already killed me, and he will kill the children and kill himself. The third phone call was to my dad, and he told my dad, "Mzee, I've killed your daughter. I'll kill your grandchildren, kill myself, and then for you, bring 4 coffins." I'm still under the bed, I'm hearing, but I'm pretending that I've died. So he opened the bedroom door, and he went now to the children's room. Then I heard my firstborn daughter scream in Swahili, and she said, "Wait, daddy usituue." And I decided I would rather die than my children. So I left the bedroom. I left my hiding place and went to the children's room. When he saw me, you know, he had concluded that I had died. He started trembling and he asked me, "So you have not died?" And the knife that he had, for my daughters, he was using a knife. The sword was for me. The sword had been left in the bedroom. So he took this, the knife fell down. And at this time, now my sister had come, my house girl had made calls, and my sister had come, and my brother-in-law. So my sister and my brother-in-law rescued the children, and they forgot me inside the house. So he told me, "It's good they have left you here. I'm going to kill you now." So when he took the sword and he almost cut my neck, I blocked using my hand. That's why you see this
cut right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
He cut me like a piece of wood. And I told him, "You are not going to kill me. Me, I'm not ready to die." And then he told me, because I had overbled, he had cut me all over my head, he had pierced my breast, and he had cut my hand. So he told me, he was very sure that I was going to die. He told me in Swahili, "Wewe kwenda kufa mbele, mimi nitakufa hapa. So you go and die, wherever you're going to die, I'll die in this house." So he stabbed himself. He killed himself. But I learned of this when I was in the hospital. My case and Mwende don't differ very much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at that point, he stabbed himself.
Yeah, but I was not there. I learned
Okay.
of his death while I was in the hospital.
So he